Tarzan and the Leopard Woman from 1946 featured Johnny Weissmuller as Tarzan, Brenda Joyce as Jane, along with characters Cheetah and Boy facing off against the menace of the Leopard Woman and her fiendish jungle cult. Thanks again to subscriber Aaron Aram for encouraging me to watch more Tarzan films. And yeah, I always enjoy these films. They're a lot of fun. And I'm going to try on this review to go a little bit easier on using video clips too, because even though it's a film from 70 years ago, I seem to be getting dinged with a lot of copyright claims lately. I don't get it, YouTube. I mean, you understand that I'm just crafting positive, brief reviews of old classic movies, again, from 70 years ago. I'm just bringing attention to these films. I mean, I thought that the studios would be happy, but whatever. Okay, enough of my rant. On with the review. Our film opens up in a place that looks kind of like Casablanca. We have Tarzan and Jane, Johnny Weissmuller and Brenda Joyce. They're there to do some shopping in town. But apparently Tarzan wanted to do some wrestling as well with Tongolo the Terrible. Meanwhile, Boy, played by Johnny Sheffield, and Cheetah go to watch a snake charmer. And of course, Cheetah is mesmerized by the little horn thing that can make the snake, come out and dance. It's all fun. But soon the day is interrupted as a native shows up, all scratched up, apparently by a leopard. Now, the locals think it was, this big leopard attack, but Tarzan, he's not so sure. Something like leopard that isn't leopard, he says. Well, Tarzan joins this big crew to go out into the jungle and find out where this attack came from. So we cut over to the Leopard Woman in her lair. She's very suspicious that Tarzan is on the case. And this Leopard Woman is played by actress Acquanetta. And she is this kind of head of a leopard cult deep in the jungle. And she deploys her minions to go release a bunch of leopards. And they attack Tarzan and his friends. And there's a big old fight. But, of course, Tarzan, he's going to fight them all off. Back home, Tarzan seems perplexed that something just seems fishy about these leopard attacks. He's like drawing a leopard in the ground and stuff to kind of think about it. And Jane, however, just wants Tarzan to fix that pesky broken shower bath. Oh, those pesky domestic responsibilities, Tarzan. You got to keep up with them, buddy. But suddenly, the character Kimba arrives, played by actor Tommy Cook. And he's this native pretending to be lost in the jungle and he needs help. But he's actually the brother of the Leopard Woman. And he's secretly a spy. Oh, that scheming Leopard Woman. Now, she's also involved with this character Amir Lazar, played by Edgar Barrier, who's kind of this intellectual and he hates Western influences. And he kind of wants to see everybody killed in town as well. We cut to the Leopard Woman's cult and there's a big ceremony going on with the natives and they're dancing in these crazy leopard outfits. They have like leopard claws they hold in their hands, and they're getting ready for battle. So meanwhile, Tarzan and Boy, they go off into the woods to get more bamboo, to fix up their plumbing fixture. And this Kimba character suspiciously just kind of creeps around the hut while Jane is kind of working inside. We're not really sure what he's up to at this point. Now, back at the cult, Amir, he's, getting the cult members up into a frenzy to go out and fight. They put their costumes on and they head out and they attack a caravan and take some women prisoners. So back at Tarzan's camp, Cheetah continues to play his horn, and he's getting really good at it, actually. But while looking around, he finds a leopard costume that apparently Kimba had used. Kid is starting to get kind of suspicious. Well, Tarzan, meanwhile, swings into action. He's chasing after the leopard guys who have taken away these women and took them away on a raft, so Tarzan gets to do some swimming action. And there's some excitement as he takes on these bad guys. And pursued on land, Tarzan sets up some traps to foil those pesky leopard men. But alas, there's too many of them, and he's overpowered, and he's taken as a prisoner. Now, back at Tarzan's house, this Kimba character finally shows his true colors and kind of turns evil. He's got a knife, and he's about to attack Jane, but Boy shows up just in time to help fight him off. Now, it's a close fight, but Boy, with the help of Cheetah there to, club Kimba on the head, they defeat him and they lock him up. Cheetah kind of stands guard at his little makeshift prison cell. But oh no! Meanwhile, Tarzan has been taken captive, and not only is the Leopard Woman there, but now Dr. Lazar is there as well. And oh no, the Leopard Men have been sent to Tarzan's house to get Kimba. And will Jane and Boy be safe? Is this the end of Tarzan? Or can he escape the clutches of the evil Leopard Woman and the Leopard Cult? Well, you have to watch this exciting ending for yourself to find out. And some closing thoughts. Clearly, I have not been watching all of these movies in the right order, because it seems like there have been quite a few changes. I think I watched the very first Johnny Weissmuller Tarzan film. Then I jumped around to some of the other actors who have played Tarzan to watch their depictions. But apparently this was Weissmuller's 10th Tarzan film. So I've clearly missed a few since the 1930s when he started out. He's, I think, 41 here. And truth be told, you can see a little bit more of his age kind of in his face. But you know what? He still nails the role as the Lord of the Jungle. I think he's great. And I really like the sequence where he gets into the hand-to-hand fighting with the leopard guys. I thought that was pretty cool. As well as him setting up all those jungle traps to take out those, pesky cultists as they chased him through the woods. It's also amusing to see that window into his tranquil home life with Jane and Boy. They've got the Swiss Family Robinson style homestead all set up, and I just think that's so funny. Like seeing, Jane at like the kitchen where they've got all like the ladles and things. It's, as primitive as can be, Brenda Joyce does a fine job here as Jane. I did get to catch her in Tarzan's Magic Fountain. That was a different Tarzan movie with Lex Barker as Tarzan in that one. And that was a pretty good film. What I did find interesting was researching this film and learning more about the actress Acquanetta, the Leopard Woman of this film. And, just reading some of her background, I thought I would just kind of recap some of this from what I read on TCM. She was basically one of several actresses that was made into a star during that 1940s era. It was a time when Hollywood was looking for, quote, exotic actresses, like the Carmen Miranda type. And she was born on an Indian reservation in Cheyenne, Wyoming as Bernu Acquanetta, which means burning fire, deep water. Her mother was an Arapaho Indian, and her father was of French and English background. Well, she was put up for adoption and raised in Norristown, Pennsylvania, being renamed Mildred Davenport. I mean, that's a very un-Hollywood name there. And she became a fashion model at the age of 16 in New York. A few years later, she headed to Hollywood, where she was noticed by a talent scout and signed on with Universal, where she was promoted as, quote, the Venezuelan volcano in films like Arabian Nights from 1942, Rhythm of the Islands, 1943, and Captive Wild Woman from 1943. But it was Tarzan and the Leopard Woman that turned out to be her biggest picture. But she eventually lost interest in the roles of Hollywood. She left, married a car salesman in Phoenix, and settled down there to raise a family. So, I don't know, just kind of cool. I love reading some of the background. Sometimes you'll see somebody in a film and they've only been in a handful of roles, and then they just sort of turn their back on it and started a family. I can respect that. Anyhow, that's Tarzan and the Leopard Woman. From 1946, it was an entertaining Tarzan movie, and it's worth checking out.